How do we stay awake, God? How do we stay awake? You keep that time with me. You walk with me. You be about the assignment I gave you. And you let my love flow through you. That's how you stay awake. Because the moment you start letting bitterness, resentment, unforgiveness, criticalness, judgment, gossip, slander, malice, you let those things, it will corrupt your heart. And you'll get self-righteous. And you'll get judgmental. And you'll get where you're comparing yourself to people. And you're looking down on them. You'll feel justified to be sinful and ugly and unkind and all of those kinds of things with people. And then when you stand before me, you're going to be ashamed because you're going to realize how much love I poured out on you. When you were in your prison, when you were starving because of your own sin led you so far away from me, and how I ministered you, I cared for you. You realize Jesus tells us everything hangs. He says, the way they're going to know you're my disciple is by your love. It's not by how many quotes you have. In 1 John chapter 4, he says, beloved, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Whoever loves God has been born of God and knows God. He said, those of you that say, I love God but don't love people, you're lying to yourself. See, he says, forgive as you've been forgiven. The Christianity that Jesus rejected was the Christianity of just religion. They didn't love God and they didn't love people, and he rejected it. And he says, I'm coming back and I'm looking for you to stand, and you're going to stand before me. He said, picture, you're going to stand before me knowing how much you've been forgiven, knowing how merciful I've been to you, knowing how much undeserved love I poured out for you. So I'm telling you in advance, don't come there with a hard, cold, unforgiving, critical, harsh heart towards people. It won't stand. And then he says, the king will say to you, as you've done to the least of these, you've done to me. So I ask you, who are the least of these to you? Who's somebody in your life that's the least of these? Because he's saying the way you minister to them, the way you pray for them, the way you forgive them, serve them, love them, is how you're loving Jesus. Just think about it if we did that. For some of you, it would be the other party that you're not. Those are the least of these to you. It would. For some of you, it's just something else, different economic status. They're the least of these. For some of you, it's somebody in your family. They're the one you despise. And Jesus is saying, you want to be prepared? Clean your heart of that and watch me keep the fire burning inside of you. But if you want the fire to go out, let that unforgiveness, that bitterness, that hardness, that closed off area come. And you will see that you're just trying to prop yourself up like the Pharisees did.